This is a story about an atom inside of a cell that was inside of an organism, that was inside of an organization, that was inside of a society, that was inside of a world, that was inside of a solar system, that was inside of a galaxy, that was inside of a universe, that was inside of a reality, that was inside of a thought, that was inside of a creator, that was inside of a created, that was inside of a thought, that was inside of an atom, that was inside of a cell, that was inside of an organism, that was inside of a circle, that was inside of a circle, that was inside of a circle, that was inside of a square, and the square made a triangle, it became an octagon, and the octagon was happy, and from its happiness came rainbows. From its happiness came rainbows, and the rainbows were sad because all they knew was happiness, and they wanted to know despair and grief, but all they knew was happiness, and happiness wasn't always that happy. Sometimes you need a rainy day, so that way sunny days seem brighter. Sometimes you need an overcast at night to appreciate the direction the stars give you. That was inside of a thought, that was inside of a creator, that was inside of a creation, that was created. But you don't know design because you are not a designer. You are the designated to be designed. You are the product of production. That was inside of a thought, that was inside of a creator, that was inside of a creation, that was created. That was a line, that first was nothing. That first was nothing before the nothing became a thought that made nothing into something. That was inside of a beat. That was part of a heart. That was part of life. But then if life stopped, it was part of the afterlife. And that was part of a thought that was inside the mind of the creator that was created. And we all can be what we all want to be if we all knew what to be in the first place. And that was inside of a thought, that was inside of a mind that loved to create other ways for minds to create within a creation. And that was inside the matrix. And that was inside of a thought as well. That was inside of a solar system, that was inside of a galaxy that might have been part of the universe if the universe had not been thought by a mind that was created by creation. But that thought was by design, a circle that was inside of a circle, that was inside of a circle, that was inside of a circle, that was connected by a line that made it a spiral. A broken descending or ascending or linear circle. And that cone became a wheel. And that wheel became what it was supposed to become as it became something else that would become what it was had it not been for someone naming it that. And that is life. When you know that was inside of a thought as well, how funny. And funny is happiness, and happiness sometimes can be sad if all you have is happiness. And the happiness and the rainbows that were part of the triangle and the square, and the circle that were part of the octagon that was over there, because I had the square. Because how can you have triangles and circles without a square? Because that's what an octagon is, a triangular squared circle. And that was inside of a thought. That was not even that complicated to think, because complicated thinking really is basically thinking at all. That's inside of a thought. Now, I laid there looking with my eyes closed inside my mind that was open at the time, until my eyes opened and it became closed again at the time, until I took something that made my mind open when my eyes were open and I saw things I normally did not see at the time. Then I lost sight and became blind. I was able to see in 2020 at the time. Then I became disillusioned And people in pretty white coats came and took me to this nice place where all these people were so happy to be free, that they were free to be happy, that they called them insane. And that was